Ah, a fellow chucker.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Super 7 Thundercats Ultimates PANTHRO. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So we have the usual beautiful packaging here. We have the nice shiny Thundercats logo right there, the full Thundercats logo, PANTHRO, Super 7, ages 14 and up, Ultimates, all that good stuff, words and things and barcodes on the bottom, Thundercats on the back, and again, we just remove the slip cover here. There's a tray that the figure and all the accessories sit in. Thundercats, again, Ultimates on the back. You have that lovely image there of the Thundercats and Mum-Ra and all that good stuff. And you have a little bio there for PANTHRO if you want to read it. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have PANTHRO, the next of our Thunder Kitty Mew Mews. And yeah, another very nicely done figure here from Super 7 in this Thundercats line. And let's get in closer so we can take a look not at his rippling chest, but at that noggin. There's the noggin. Again, very nicely done head sculpt there. You got the different shades of gray. Are there 50 shades? No, just 2 really, but so some nice paintwork there on the eyes. You can see the paint there on the mouth. It doesn't go quite up to the nose, so it's a little doesn't look too good there, but oh no, a very nice head sculpt nonetheless. And the suit, you can see you got the straps there, you got the spikes done in silver. These spikes are bendy, you can tell because this one's a little this one got a little warped in the box, but you can just heat that up with a hairdryer and straighten that back out. But such is the nature with the rubber stuff. But you got the belt there with the Thundercats symbol. Has a little silver bracelet on here. A little silver ring around his arm on this side. Now, yes, I'm aware that he has the inaccurate shorts. His Thunder Tights are not the color they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be this color blue, not this color blue. But Super 7 is sending out replacement parts for him and for Jackalman, so you know, we'll get that eventually, and then he'll have the proper colored Thunder Tights. But and you got his leg wear there, the Thunder Booty, and again, PANTHRO, just like Lion-O, PANTHRO doesn't skip any days, just no days off. He's just jacked. He is jacked. Jacked PANTHRO. But there you go. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, so you don't get too much wiggly-waggly just because his head does sit pretty flush to his neck. So there's not too much wiggly-waggly. A little bit. You can look up. You can look down slightly. Head can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360, can move in and out. You got bicep rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Wrist can rotate. You have the hinge that allows the hands to move in and out. He does have the ab crunch in there. You do have waist rotation. Legs, again, just like with Lion-O, you know, legs are a little limited in their range of movement. You can see his Thunder Tights will move out of the way to accommodate, but you don't get too much. About that much forward, about that much back. Outward, you can pretty much do the full splits. You got rotation right at the hip. 90 degrees of bend there at the knee, and the feet, they can move up, they can move down, and you have your ankle tiltage. So now let's run through the accessories, and you do get quite a few accessories here with PANTHRO. We'll start off with the optional hands. The hands are on him right now. Just kind of open claw, just hands. But you do also get these extra hands, and just like with Lion-O, these hands genuinely confuse me because there's really next to no difference between the two. These are the two right hands. And it just looks like the difference is just the thumb is like a little, again, it's like number 1, number 2, number 1, number 2. I don't see really much difference. Like they almost look This actually, even the thumbs look like they're in the same place. I don't know what the difference are between these hands. I really don't. I put weapons in there, and I put other things in there, and he holds them exactly the same. I am not too sure. It confuses me, but hey. Those are the two right hands, and here's the two left hands. And again, not really all that much difference. Again, it seems like the thumb maybe on this one's a little bit more, just a smidge higher up. I don't know. But hey, they're extra hands for holding things. You also get the Key of Thundera, which is a little, got a little warped in the box there. This is made out of, it's pretty much rubber. And yeah, again, you can just heat this up with a hairdryer and get this straightened back out. But yeah, I got a little warped in the package. But you can see, done in a nice gold. You can see a little Thundercat symbol right there. So for being a small piece, it's very nicely detailed. Very cool. So you get a little Key of Thundera. You also get the Thundrometer. Done in silver. Again with the little Thundercats logo. A little red there. So you get that. You also get a detonator. And this section, the whole thing is made out of rubber, but this section is especially wibbly wobbly because, I mean, that's really a good thing because if this was made out of plastic, you could snag this and snap it right off. So it's nice that, you can really not have to worry about breaking that. But still, nice piece. Got some gunmetal gray there. So you get the detonator. You also get a wrench, so we can work on the Thunder Tank. It's not a gunmetal gray with some red. And you also get the welding gun, again, for working on the Thunder Tank. And you get goggles, done in black. That's a little bit of that dark blue there. Oh, I mean, it's more of a gray rather, sorry. Yeah, you get that. And if you want to, you can just slide these right over his eyes there. Get some goggle action going on. You can do that, or just have him just sitting on top of his head. Like so. Hey, all things you can do if you want to do it. And of course, you get his signature weapon, his chucks, with the red paw and the blue paw. I always loved his chucks. I thought they were cool. And you get a nice real metal chain. You can just whip it around and do all those things. So that's pretty cool. You also get an alternate head sculpt, an alternate head sculpt. Again, very nicely done. You can see the paintwork on the mouth, around the mouth is a lot better. But still, nice head sculpts. It's all like grr. So you can do that also. And of course you can have him holding any of these accessories. These hands I find are quite good for holding, the detonator, the Thundrometer. The Thundrometer does fit in the hand very nicely as well. So you can hold those things if you want using those hands. That's an option there, and as always, options are good. The weapon holding hands are better for holding the Key of Thundera. So that works out quite well. And of course, as far as the welding gun, I mean, you can use these hands for the welding gun. He holds it pretty loosely, but you can kind of have him holding it there. And it's kind of loose, but yeah, you probably definitely want to use the weapon holding hands. And again, just like with Lion-O, the fingers are flexible, so you can just kind of move them out of the way and get that in there. There you go. That works out a lot better. Nice solid grip there. So hey, all things you can do if you want to do it. Hold the wrench as well. He can hold all of the accessories. But let's have him holding his weapons, because that's really, I think, what we want to see the most. At least that's what I want to see the most. I want to see him with his chucks. Yeah, we can just get that in there and just kind of roll his fingers out of the way. There he is. There he is with his chucks. And that looks quite cool. And of course, we can also we can rip his head off. We can decapitate him. Come here. These heads are really on here too. Oh, there we go. Just decapitate them. Put on the his angry head. There we go. Get that snapped on. There we go. Now he really looks like he is ready for battle. Hey, all things you can do if you want to do it, but there is one more accessory that is included, which is personally my favorite. You get another set of chucks, and here's one piece of it. You just get the blue paw end. And what this is for, I love this accessory, by the way. This is my favorite. Love it, love it, love it. So we'll just put this in his hand. And this is to accommodate this accessory right here. And I love this. You can see it's supposed to give the illusion that he's spinning the chucks. And that's really cool. You can see the chain is painted. And the whole thing is done in a transparent plastic. It has kind of a like a red tint to it. And I love how, I don't know how well you can see it, but there's like the little red kind of stripes that they kind of airbrushed into it to, again, just further give that illusion of movement. And you can just take this, raise up a little bit here, and this just plugs right on like so. And there you go. That just makes it look like makes it look like he's just spinning his chucks, and that's really cool. I dig that. And of course, here for comparison, we'll bring in Lion-O. Just so you can see how those two look side by side. You can see he's a little bit shorter, a bit shorter than Lion-O. Granted, Lion-O has a lot of hair too, so that probably has a lot to do with it, but they do look quite good together, so there you go. So there you have Panthro, and yeah, just like with Lion-O, I am very pleased with this figure. Nice sculpt, nice paintwork, nice details. Love the accessories, love the spinning chucks. I just love that. That's just the best thing ever, as far as I'm concerned. Love that. Makes for such a cool effect. Yeah. So just overall, very cool, very fun action figure in my opinion. So there you go. Now, if you would like this or any other Thundercats figures, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Thundercats playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Super 7 Thundercats Ultimates Panthro. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Panthro? Panthro? Panthro! What? Yes, Lion-O. Yes, what can I do to help you? Were you sleeping standing up? No, I was thinking. I was doing some real good thinking. I just, I zone out when I think. Do you also snore when you think? Yes, I do. And as long as we've known each other, I am surprised you've never noticed that. I am hurt. I am hurt, and I'm gonna go to my room and think about what you've done. No more cat naps. That's all I'm gonna say.